Welcome to DKSN. I am Daniel Pizzanti.
I'm Kieran DeFino.
Today we are here with the varsity girls soccer team with Coach Story and a few of the players from this season. They had a very successful season. They made it into the Section 9 tournament and they had the best season they've had in quite a while. So we are here to ask them a few questions and interview them today. Let's start off with Coach Story. Coach, can you tell me a little bit about your philosophy regarding this team this year?
Well, from the beginning, we were very set and have a very strong defensive team. My strategy has always been, if you don't give up a goal, you can't lose the game. So we always set out every game looking for a shutout. And on top of that, you have to score some goals. And we want to make it fun for the fans to come watch us as well. So we want to score early and often. And we had trouble in the beginning of the year scoring early. It always seemed like we were scoring later in the game. But then towards the end of the year, we started getting some early goals as well as some shutouts. We did very well.
Our next question, describe some of the highlights of the season.
Highlights for me would have to be winning our division. We were able to beat Wallkill, FDR, and who am I missing? New Paltz. Mm-hmm. And we won our division, which means we were qualified to play for the MHAL title. We got matched up against Red Hook in the semifinals of that tournament, and we lost in a shootout, unfortunately. We also qualified for sectionals, and we were matched up again against Red Hook and ended up losing again. But those were two really cool things for the girls to play in. It's not something that everyone gets to participate in, so it's certainly a highlight for the girls on the team and for me as a coach.
Coach, what do you feel about the future of SHS girls soccer?
Future looks good. Obviously, it's hard to replace some of the seniors that we have, especially the three girls over here. But we have some girls from JV moving up. We have some juniors on the team, a freshman and a couple sophomores who are looking to step into those roles. So I feel like we're going to have a strong team next year, but it won't be the same, but it's going to be promising.
As your first year as coach, success came early for you. So what do you think? How do you think that'll impact your coaching for the rest of your career?
Well, you can't let what happens this year affect what you do other years, other than the fact that you learn from what worked and from what didn't work. So every year is going to be new, so we have to take each year as it comes. You're going to have new players, new opponents, and so, again, learn from what worked for you and what did not work for you and make those adjustments.
Well, thank you, Mr. Story. We have some questions for the girls now. What do you find special about the team?
We're like a family.
Bond a lot. Do a lot of stuff outside of school, rather than being
Just
like team dinners.
Yeah.
We had team dinners, and
we're gonna have a team sleepover.
We're gonna have a team sleepover.
That's very good. What do you think your team did well?
Definitely distributing the ball in the middle was a key part of all our games.
Our passing was key.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Defense.
Defense.
Yeah.
We had a very strong defense
Yeah.
this year, and that definitely helped us throughout the season.
Also, our goalies, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
are very strong.
What parts of the season would you like to do over?
Red
All
Hook.
the Red Hook games.
Every single Red Hook game
Yeah.
possible.
And Highland.
And
And Highland. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the worst.
Yep.
But just being on the same level as Red Hook this year and not feeling like they were better than us, having a lot of confidence was, yeah.
Well, speaking of this, the series of games against Red Hook, can you describe them?
They were all in overtime.
Yep.
They were all very frustrating.
High intensity.
Yep.
And they were even throughout most of the whole
Yep.
game.
And it really stunk to lose to Red Hook in a PK shootout.
Yep. Everyone played their hardest, though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
What were some of the highlights of the season?
Winning our division.
My head ball goal.
Getting to play in the sectionals, which
Yeah.
I don't think we did last year.
I don't think we've ever
Yeah.
done it, right?
Uh,
a
no,
long
we played
time.
in sectionals, but
It's been a couple of years, but you've
Yeah.
been there before, yeah.
It was a great experience.
But first time for you girls, I think.
Mhm.
Yep.
were some of your most valuable players?
Shannon and Kellyanne Averill.
They got those long legs and they can run everywhere. And Shannon has great touches.
Olivia and Becca in the back.
Definitely.
Tori and Taylor.
In the front.
Sid and Haley on the outside. Just everyone played their part on the team and contributed to the game overall.
Describe what it was like to play for Coach Story.
It was
really
awesome.
awesome, yeah.
We had a great season, and it was very enjoyable. You know, no problems or drama or anything like that, and you know, it was a little bit different, but it was really good.
And even when we had to work hard, everyone didn't complain that much. And we were all happy to be there and get better.
Yep.
As a team. That's right.
Well, congratulations, girls and Mr. Story.
Thank you.
And we have a
Thank
little
you.
parting present for you guys.
Oh.
Go.
Lunchboxes. I love lunchboxes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome,
No
guys.
problem.
In October 6th to be exact, we went to the JPI Scramble at Thunderhart Golf Course. It was a very fun time, and it was just an overall great tournament to play in.
Was. So let's look back at that.
Hi, I'm Dan Pisani,
And I'm Kieran Nafino.
and welcome to not JPI TV Sports, but DKSN. Today, we spent the whole day at Thunderhart and Sunny Hill at the JPI Scramble, and what a day it was. It was amazing. Tell us a little bit about it, K-Man.
Well, it's the second annual JPI Scramble, and the entire thing helped support us putting on this show. If we didn't do this, we might not even be here right now, because this is a fundraiser for all Just Print It stuff. The Just Print It newspaper, JPI TV. It's just a great thing all around, and it was very fun. I love golf. It's my favorite sport, so.
Well, as much as I love golf, I have a very hard time playing it. As many times as I hit the ball, about 3 feet on a tee shot, and 20 feet on a putter, I had a lot of fun doing it. So it's not something I'd make a career out of, though.
Nice putt by Ryan Dutzik. And he takes the lead.
Brian, what does it feel like winning the closest to the pin junior championship before the tournament?
Feels good. Hopefully it's good luck for the tournament.
I hope so, because, you know, you're on my team, so I suggest you use that ball for the rest of the tournament.
I know, I will. It's even got my name on it.
I gotta say, I gotta blame my loss on the Yankee pin that was down. It was screwing me up. But of course, you know, I think it was an advantage to you, and
Yes, it was.
congratulations.
Thank you. Good luck.
Yes, Ryan. Wow. And here.
Well, you almost naturally birdied a hole. There was only one shot that you didn't take that we used. But how did you feel about that putt?
I don't know. You and Dan really helped me because I got to see you read your line, gave me the perfect read, and then just had to put it in from there.
All I can say is thanks. There you go.
Carter, how does it feel to win this award?
Well, it's fun because I came last year and there was nothing for the juniors, and my team came in third place, and I'm just kind of waiting to see. I got one award, seeing if my team will get another.
Hopefully, that's always the hope. Do you think you did good in the tournament? How do you feel about the tournament?
We might have one. We went 3 over. We're not positive. We don't think we got first, but we think we have a chance.
Okay, thank you, Carter.
See ya.
So, Mr. D, this is kind of your home tournament because you're the principal of Morse, who runs Just Print It. So how do you feel about winning the longest drive?
Oh, I feel great about winning the longest drive. I have to thank my colleague and teammate over there, Zippy Jr., because we had a great strategy. He put it in the middle of the fairway, and I said to him, like, Zippy, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to give it everything I have, and luckily it went straight for me. So I have to share this award with Mr. Meiswinkle.
How do you think your team did?
I think we did okay. We broke even, so we went birdie, and then kind of part out the rest of the day. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. We'll see what the scores say.
All right. Good job.
Thanks, Kieran. Great job, guys.
How does it feel? You just made JPI Scramble history, winning the longest drive 2 years in a row. How do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, I can still swing a club, and we're having fun here and raising money for you guys, so it's great.
It looks like a family dynasty here. We got Carter winning an award. Now you got an award. I mean, well, what is up with you guys? I mean, how was the tournament? You guys played great, apparently, right?
It's great genetics. Pop Bassett is sitting over there. Great genetics. Good golf swing. It's natural. What can I say?
Sounds good to me. Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How does it feel to win men's closest to the pin?
Well, I have to thank my mentor, Steve Bogart, and my caddy, Dave Lauderette. I thank Bobby Farris for letting me hit from the ladies' tees. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ms. Maines, how does it feel to win this award?
I'm just thrilled to win, Dan. I just started golfing again, been out and taking lessons, and this is just the ultimate for me.
I'm sure it is. Golfing is not an easy sport, and lessons are definitely an advantage. How much of an advantage do you think it was for you?
It definitely was an advantage because I had to carry the two men. They couldn't seem to get their drives in the middle of the fairway, so we would have to use mine.
So you're saying if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have made it?
No, they helped.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
So you're back again, Mr. D.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back to the prize table.
Absolutely.
How do you think your team did so far?
I think our team did really great. They were all wonderful. They, the ladies picked up our putting. Me and Zippy just let it ride. I mean, a lot of great drives, a lot of great close shots, and I'm very proud of my team member here. Is Mrs. Meiswinkle.
made a nice
chip in from 40, 30 yards. Yeah. Very, very excited. Very exciting day for Mr. D and Mrs. Meiswinkle, Mr. Meiswinkle, and Mrs. Buntiel.
You did a good job. Even's a very good score.
We'll take even par any time of the week, any day of the week, Kieran.
It's a good job on
it. It was a great job, and a great day, and awesome day.
Well, good job.
Thanks, Kieran. Thanks, Danny.
You guys just won. You're the champions. How does it feel?
Going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. Feels great.
Feels good.
It's Disneyland good? It's that great? Like, you know.
That's what you get when you win. You know, you go right to Disneyland.
Thunderhart and Disneyland.
Wow, I was unaware of that. It's good that it feels that good, though. Hopefully someday I'll be able to experience that, though.
It is a great feeling. It is. I hope you get to, too.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Attaboy!
We'd like to thank all the golfers for coming out here and playing, and we'd like to thank all the sponsors for supporting the entire event. And overall, the JPI Scramble was a big success.
Not only does it fund DKSN, but it also funds JPI TV Sports Second Generation and all other JPI TV programs and productions. So it really means a lot to us. Well, the Saugerties sports teams also had a very good season as well. The modified cross-country team did very well. Coach Collins, if you see this, thanks for the season. You're a great coach. Thanks to everyone. It was a very successful season. It was a lot of fun.
Well, the modified football team went undefeated this year, and we ended up beating Wallkill 35-0. We shut them out, and they were a really good team. We beat FDR, who we lost to 2 years in a row, and we blew the other teams out. But overall, it was a great season. We played great games. We even had a little field goal team going on, punt team. So it was overall a great season.
Well, speaking of football, you can't have a sports episode without talking about professional sports. The NFL is off to another great start after getting rid of those replacement refs, and I think the whole NFL is just thankful about that, and I definitely am as well. Right now, it's going very good. I think the Giants are ahead, and the Jets are actually tied with the Bills, which is not much of an accomplishment, but it's what happens. And the NFL is looking good, and I'm happy that those replacement refs are out.
Yeah, the replacement refs, they were just awful. I'm sorry to say, but they couldn't get a play right.
You're not lying. You're right. You're right. As well, we also have the NBA starting up their season with the new look Lakers with Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, and Kobe Bryant now 1-4 at the current moment, and they're not looking very well. First time since the 90s they started 1-4. And Celtics are the Celtics, as they will be. And how the Clippers going? How the Clippers doing?
The Clippers are doing pretty good. Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, they're really lighting up the boards again.
The first time the little brother Clippers are looking like the same thing as the big brother Lakers. I think they might make a run this year.
Yeah. I have another thing about the Lakers. Everyone thought they were going to be great with Dwight Howard and Steve Nash. Yeah, there was even a Sports Illustrated cover saying this is going to be fun, and it had Steve Nash and Dwight Howard. And everyone thinks that Steve Nash is just going to oop it to Howard all day long, but it's not like that. They're just playing awful right now. Kobe Bryant isn't doing very good. Dwight Howard isn't doing very good. They're not playing like they should.
Well, I think that concludes this episode of DKSN. Once again, I'm Dan Pisani.
And I'm Kieran DeFino.
And remember, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.